Research has shown that wearing the 3 Wolf Moon shirt will actually raise a man's testosterone level by 33%. Ow, ow, ow! Yeah, mama, come and get it. But the shirts we're talking about in today's video, unfortunately, have been scientifically shown and proven to reduce your attraction level by like 33%. 3-button Henley is one of the greatest shirts in the history of shirts for dudes, right? But the thing that automatically makes it look terrible is when you go super tight with it. Gentlemen, it should be strategically snug in the chest, but you need to make sure that in the body of the shirt, it's not like skin tight, or else you look like a huge douche. Funny graphic t-shirts aren't funny, like at all. They're just not funny. They make you look mature. And even though you and the buddies are like, yo, haha, 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink, like, it just makes you look immature. Literally, like, that's like, it's literally like wearing birth control. And since we're talking about t-shirts, we gotta package a bunch of t-shirt things together, right? Number 1, if your t-shirt is like super skin tight, you look like a toolbox. I'm just telling you, right? Even if you like work out, you look like you're showing off. And if you don't work out, you look like you're fat. Just letting you know, all right? Something else, super deep V's, at this point you should know, they're not in style. V-necks actually in general aren't like the most stylish. I think crew necks are a little bit better when it comes to t-shirts, but also in sweaters. All right, so check it out. This is a long sleeve cotton and cashmere sweater from Collars & Co. Once again, I'm gonna link to all the Collars & Co stuff down below. If you go through my special link, guys, you're gonna get an amazing deal that you would be stupid to pass up, literally. They just got some new inventory. The stuff is amazing. All of the sweaters, all the polos, all of the zip-ups, all the quarter zips. I'm telling you, if you haven't been to Collars & Co in a while, guys, hit the link down below. Every time I wear Collars & Co out, I always get compliments, and people that have been watching my videos will come up to me and be like, hey, is that Collars & Co? I'm like, yeah, actually it is. And they're like, oh, I just bought the Bellagio polo or whatever. Gentlemen, I'm telling you, Collars & Co is my favorite casual clothing company, period. The price, it's not the cheapest because the quality is super premium, but they've cut out the middleman. They've gone direct to the consumer, which means a premium product for an incredible price. And if you go through my special link, guys, you're gonna get an even better deal. But back to what I was saying, all right? So this is a crew neck sweater, right? Lightweight, amazing, not too tight in the body. It's perfect. But I personally feel like it looks better than wearing the standalone V-neck. Check it out, right? The V-neck sweater by itself, I still think it works, but I really feel like the V-neck is better suited for layering over top of a polo or a button-up. Like this. See what I'm talking about? It looks a lot better when layered over top of some type of polo or button-up shirt, which brings me to the next shirt that makes you look stupid, and that is a baggy, boxy, button-up shirt that makes you look like you've got a muffin top. Damn you, muffin top! I freaking hate muffin top with every ounce of my stylish being. There's nothing worse than when I see a guy, right, and I'm like, yo, he's dressed well, but yo, my God, it looks like a can of biscuits exploded around his midsection, because that's what happens when your shirt is big, boxy, baggy. It ends up being untucked, right? It always happens, right? And it makes you look terrible. Something else that makes you look terrible is when you sit down and your buttons are like screaming or like stretching, or it like opens up and I can see, like, no, gentlemen, that makes you look fat, all right? Something that makes you look fat in terms of stylishly fat is a button-up shirt that fits you well, like this Apex bad boy from Collars & Co. Yes. Here's the deal, last Collars & Co reference, but I'm telling you, I love him so much. And when it comes to a button-up shirt, oh my God, look at that fit, right? Flawless, the sleeves not too long, the body not too baggy, the fabric buttery soft and sexy. Gentlemen, you need this shirt, everybody does. It's so amazing. Literally, it is the best button-up shirt I've ever worn. Link below, do not wait. Also, don't wait in terms of wearing a button-up shirt untucked that's the proper length, which is something else that makes you look stupid, all right? So here's the deal, all right? Dress shirts are not supposed to be worn untucked, all right? If you have a shirt, right, and any shirt, whether or not it's a button-up shirt or it's a t-shirt, if it's coming down and covering at least like 2/3 of your crotch or coming down and covering your entire crotch, the shirt is too long. It makes you look stupid, all right? You've got to make sure that the shirt, if you're going to wear it untucked, is coming, boom, mid-crotch. If it's too short, you look like Britney Spears. If it's too long, your legs look super short and your upper body looks super long and you look super stupid. Under Armour. I'm just gonna toss it out there. Tight Under Armour shirts make you look stupid. period. I am not lying to you. I think it looks horrible. Even if you're jacked, even if you're built like the freaking Rock, you still don't look good. I feel like it's just not good. There are better options. There are also better options than homemade cut off tank tops. All right, now these are one of the worst shirts a dude can wear. Let me show you why. Chest fat. Everybody who wears a shirt like this, right, that they cut off, you look like you got man boobs because most dudes have excess body fat in that area and it's hanging out. You're not as lean and chiseled as you think you are. It also makes your sides and your midsection, when it's like cut really low, look even more doughy. You're not as jacked, you're not as lean, you're not built like you think you are in order to wear this. Nobody looks good wearing a shirt like this. Another reason is because it makes you look smaller. Yeah, it makes you look tiny because when you actually remove the shirt structure, right, you're actually making it look boxier. The upper body's making boop, it's making it boom, it's like shrinking. It's making your shoulders appear more narrow because it's opening it up and making your waist look thicker and more boxy and baggy. Gentlemen, these suck big, hairy, unmanscaped nuts. You better watch it, woman. Exactly. That brings me to these gems, all right? So here's the deal. I'm Italian. So wife beaters, guinea tanks, whatever you want to call them, they've got a special place in my heart. I like the idea of them, right? But they're not something that should be worn like just out and about like, yo mama, check me out. There are, however, better tank top options. Check it out, all right? A much better tank top option. Notice the armholes, not exposing my chest fat. Also, the body of the shirt, not super skin tight, but still snug up at the top. This bad boy came from H&M for like $4, but something like this is a much better option for wearing just solo as a tank top, if that is your jam, or rocking it underneath of like a bomber or a lightweight jacket. What exactly? Check out this outfit. Once again, easy, simple, sexy. All black with a statement piece of brown, or you could go gray, or you could go black, or whatever. Over top, gentlemen, I'm telling you, if you want compliments, if you want people being like, damn, he looks sexy, wear this. If you want them to look at you and be like, damn, he looks like a little boy, then wear a polo that looks like this. Gentlemen, the next shirt that makes you look stupid is little boy striped polos. They're terrible. Go solid. Something else that's terrible, logo. Gentlemen, the trifecta of ugly ass stupid shirts that you could wear is this bad boy, all right? It's a golf polo with a little bit of stretch, all right? It's boxy, it's got stripes that are fugly, and then it's got a company logo. If you automatically want to reduce your sex appeal, literally wear this shirt, and then you combine it with like an Apple Watch? Are you kidding me? Zero sex for you. Next up, t-shirts. White t-shirts that are all pitted out. Thumbs down. Like seriously, any shirt that's white, that's got pit stains, thumbs down to you being stylish, all right? Whether or not it's a button-up or a t-shirt, it's bad. All right, next thing that's bad is a big, baggy, oversized t-shirt. If you're rocking a t-shirt and those sleeves are coming down and covering the majority of your arm, it's too long. You gotta, boom, get that shirt up. Gentlemen, it makes your arms look super small. And if it's coming down super long, like we talked about before, you look like a super dork. Don't do it. You wanna make sure that you're wearing a t-shirt that fits you properly, like this. Check it out, all right? Take it in. This is how your t-shirt should fit you, all right? The length, not super long covering your crotch, not short like Britney Spears, all right? Next thing, arms, right? Notice it's not coming down covering all of my arm, right? It's also not super high. It's right in the middle, exposing a little bit of tricep meat, all right? The body of the shirt, not too tight. You want to make sure you don't look like a sausage or like you're trying too hard. And the collar, it is crew. It's not having a pocket because pockets do make it look a little bit more casual. This is a perfect t-shirt for layering underneath of a jacket or wearing by itself. But something you should not do is wear a t-shirt that has a collar that looks like this. The term is bacon collar because it literally is like wavy and all wrinkly and like weird like bacon. Gentlemen, don't do it. Shiny button-up shirts. Did I forget to mention shiny button-ups, gentlemen? Shiny shirts in general are a bad look. I'm just letting you know. People see you and they're like, damn, is that a shiny shirt? And people are like, yes, it is. And everybody's thinking in their head, wow, he looks stupid. Something else that makes you look stupid is bulky sweaters. Big bulky sweaters. I just don't just don't love them, if I'm being honest. I think there's always a better option, a thin sweater made of a nicer fabric. It's gonna drape better on your body. It's gonna make you look better. It's not gonna make you look chubby, because big bulky sweaters make you look chubby. And then you wanna throw a stripe or two on it? I'm looking at you, American Eagle. Yeah, right at you. This, once again, makes you look like a little boy. Gentlemen, don't look like a little boy. Look like a man. Ow, 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 ow! Yeah, mama, come and get it.